Hi everyone! Thank you for joining me for Lesson 3, Privacy Settings. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to recognize common privacy setting options and identify situations where you may want to change your privacy settings. You will also be able to define two-factor authentication and describe its benefits for mitigating cybercrime. Two-factor authentication, also known as multi-factor authentication, refers to the use of more than one type of verification to access an account. An example of two-factor authentication is when a user enters a password into a website and receives a one-time code through email or text if they enter it correctly. The user would then enter that code into the website to gain access to their account. The two methods of authentication in this example are the password and the one-time code. Two-factor authentication is so much safer than using a single password because cybercriminals won't be able to enter a website by just guessing or stealing a password. Some accounts don't need to be protected by two-factor authentication, but important ones such as your medical records and bank accounts should be secured using two-factor authentication to ensure the safety of you, your money, and your confidential information. The process for setting up two-factor authentication is slightly different across the many websites, services, and devices out there. So if you need help, I recommend doing a search on how to set up two-factor authentication for the specific service you're using. Having secure privacy settings will help you protect your personal information. While it's impossible to keep everything private, it's a good practice to limit the amount of data companies collect from you as much as you can. In general, you should only give apps the permissions they need. Opt out of cookies when possible. Turn off location services when it's not necessary. Set data, such as your browsing history, to regularly delete itself automatically, and limit the amount of information others can see about you. For example, if you have the option to keep your birthday private, do so. You should also make a habit of at least skimming terms and conditions. Yes, I know they're boring, but it's important to make sure that you aren't letting the app, website, or company have access to something they shouldn't have access to. It's also a good practice to delete accounts that you are no longer using. Alright, that's it for this lesson. I hope you learned a bit more about protecting your accounts so that you can more successfully avert any breaches or hacks from occurring. If you would like to learn more about how to change your Google privacy settings, please watch the optional video below. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in Unit 4.